Welcome. It is Rishi here from meditatewithrishi.com, and today we are starting a new series on this channel, How to Stop Smoking. Yes, the aim of this series is very simple. It is to help you, of course, stop smoking, but without feeling miserable. Right? Without feeling miserable. Think about it. The number one thing that stops us or anyone from quitting smoking is that every time they try, the cravings, they come in such an unbearable way that you feel like you can't work, you feel irritable, and ultimately you feel worthless, right? And you say that, okay, instead of feeling like this, I'm better off just smoking and getting on with my day, getting on with my life, right? So the reason I'm doing this series, quite simply, is because just like yourself, I struggled very much to quit for many years, right? Until it finally happened. And when it did happen, by the way, it was not some magical thing, not some miraculous thing where I quit cold turkey and all of a sudden in one day I quit smoking. No, it happened very slowly and gradually with a lot of failure over time, right? So what I want to do in this series is to help you essentially cut out all the wasted time in making silly mistakes, right? And essentially give you a very clear strategy to employ to quit smoking as quickly as possible without feeling miserable, without making your life a living hell. Okay, this can be done easily if we're smart about it. Okay, so this is what I'm sharing with you in this series. Now, there's a couple of things that I've seen that cause the biggest problems when anyone tries to stop. Okay, the first one is that we're too hard on ourselves. We're too hard on ourselves. We want to quit in one day. We want to quit cold turkey. We want to be a hero. I don't know why, right? Maybe it's because we hear about all these stories of other people who, somebody's smoking 20 cigarettes a day and all of a sudden they've quit. Many people lie, by the way. Many people lie, so we shouldn't believe everything. And ultimately, if something can be done easily, why struggle to do it? Do it easily, right? Think about this. If you've been smoking for 5 years, okay, and you give yourself 5 months to quit, instead of quitting in one day, you give yourself 5 whole months to quit. That is not bad going at all. Just 5 months to quit a habit that you've been doing for 5 years that has been killing you. That is not bad going at all, okay? So cold turkey, trying to quit being hard on yourself is the number one problem. The second one is that we have never been taught, of course we haven't, how to handle cravings. What to do when a craving comes. What is a craving? We don't know any of this. When a craving comes, we become zombies. We do not have the know-how, the skills to actually handle a craving. So a big thing we're going to be doing in this series is making cravings seem like they're no big deal. Making cravings seem like they're no big deal. And when they become no big deal, you will be able to move past them, to conquer them, and quit smoking very easily, okay? So what we're going to focus on in this series, right? So I want to make this very clear. What I'm sharing in this series is not rocket science, okay? It's a very simple strategy on how to quit smoking, okay? Also, it's free. I'm not trying to sell you anything, right? So this is not a series where I'm going to give you a bit of information and then ask you to go and buy a course or buy a book. No, I'm giving you everything that I know and I think is relevant for you to quit in this series for free. Okay, so watch it with an open mind because I only want to help you and to shorten your time of quitting. Okay, so what we're going to focus on very simply, okay, is number one, being kind to yourself, going slow, giving yourself time and not making your life hell. Number two is making cravings no big deal. Making cravings no big deal. I'm going to share with you specific practices and strategies that you can use when cravings come up to make them no big deal. And last but not least, we're going to speak about other related things like should you use substitutes like Nicorette or any stop smoking chewing gum Should you be vaping? Should you be drinking alcohol? All of this we'll be covering. Okay, so if you're interested in this, what I'm saying, and learning how to quit, then by all means, you're welcome to come and watch the entire series. Once again, I'm telling you everything for free. I'm not trying to sell you anything, okay? So this is not some build up to selling you anything. And last but not least, if you want to speak to me, remember, that is always an option, right? These videos are simply a medium for us to connect. The videos are simply a medium for us to connect, okay? So if you have some stuff that you want to speak about, or if you want to deepen your spiritual practice, you want to learn meditation, whatever it may be, you are able to speak with me. Just go to meditatewithrishi.com and book a call. That is it for today. See you in the next video. Thank you very much for listening. Namaste.